Now, forewarned weather with exclusive cutting-edge technology to help keep you and your family safe.
I know all the surfers who live on the Gulf side there are loving it because they finally get big waves for a change, but then it's like, careful what you wish for. Don't need another disaster on that side of Florida.
Right, and with this particular tropical system, I mean, what's scary about it, I mean, not only the fact that it can bring the hurricane force winds, but it's so slow moving is that allows it more time to intensify over the open waters. And then as it's slower moving inland, then it's going to dump all that rain, and then the flooding, becomes a concern. A concern, I should say. So yeah, as we take a look at tropical storm Idalia right now, that it will become a hurricane before it makes landfall into Florida. Right now, this is the latest advisory coming from the National Hurricane Center that has sustained winds at 65 miles per hour with gusts around 75 miles per hour, but that movement is to the north only at 8 miles per hour. If you were with us early this morning on our morning show, at that time, the latest advisory had this about 125 miles off the western tip of Cuba. Now it's 80 miles. And so that was many hours ago. So you can see that it didn't go that far just over the course of the last few hours. So it's pretty slow moving. It looks like the eye of this storm is going to skirt past the western tip of Cuba, but it could become a major Category 3 hurricane, as it likely will make landfall the middle of this week. So this is projected to be sometime on Wednesday. As of right now, well, north of Tampa, but it is in that Tampa Bay area. Hurricane warnings already set in place for the Gulf Coast of Florida. With this latest tracker, this puts this Category 3 hurricane pushing past Jacksonville. So hurricane strength as it pushes inland into Georgia, and still tropical storm force winds as it pushes into Charleston and then back out into the open water as a tropical depression. So we'll continue to update you, especially for folks that might be trying to squeeze in one last trip down to the south before school's back in session next week for a lot of districts. Right now, as we take a live look at downtown Detroit, mostly sunny skies, 73 degrees, 69 in Howell, same in Pontiac, and right at 70 in Monroe. Pretty calm winds for the most part, though. Howell's picking up winds at about 12 miles per hour. They should be pretty light and variable, maybe shifting out of the east-northeast throughout the afternoon. But your weather story, sunny and mild for most of the week, but then we do start to track a line of some scattered showers and some sub-severe storms that could roll through later in the day Tuesday. That's ahead of a cold front that dips our temperatures briefly before the summer heat returns for the Labor Day holiday weekend and into early next week. So here's the latest look at our county power outage map with ExactTrack 4D. Still have some power outages out there from last week's storms, but with the nice forecast today, I'm hoping those crews can get out and do the rest of the restoration for today. Flood warning still lingers in the southern part of Livingston County, but that's the only flood warning that still exists from last week. So clouds and radar forecast clear skies over much of the Great Lakes, and temperatures sit on either side of 70 at this hour across our region. Those dew points really low. I mean, we're looking at dew points even in the 40s, which means we do not feel any kind of muggy air out there. No humidity to contend with. So it's overall pretty pleasant. Plenty of sunshine, mild temperatures, 76 for the afternoon high that we hit closer to 4 o'clock this afternoon. Let's walk you through tomorrow's timeline. So those clouds start to thicken up as we get closer to the lunch hour. So we start off with sunshine for your Tuesday morning, but then we'll have some clouds coming and going. But then we start to see, with the latest data coming in, these scattered showers pushing through 5, 6 o'clock onward through the dinner hour, even maybe past sunset, as this really starts to form off on the east side closer to about 8, 9 o'clock. But it does push eastward throughout the overnight, and we dry out going into your Wednesday. Cooler though, feeling fall-like with a high of 70, but mid-70s Thursday, even warmer Friday, and then by the time we get into the weekend, mid to upper 80s. So another pool day for you.